Greetings everybody, this is Serpentine451 here with a review. But a different kind of review. Not a comic review, but a video game review. Yes, this guy here loves playing video games. Even though I'm a casual gamer, there are some games that I really enjoy. I love fighting games. Mortal Kombat 9 is one of my favorite fighting games. But there is one series that I enjoy with every fiber of my being. And that's the Assassin's Creed series. But particularly this review mainly focuses on Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. Assassin's Creed 1, I played first, and it took me a while to beat, but I had fun. The controls were really good. The fighting mechanics, really good. I loved using the weapons in that game. I loved running on rooftops, jumping, and doing all sorts of parkour stuff. The characters I like in Assassin's Creed 1. Altair is a badass character. He's a badass character, and he's awesome. And some of the people he assassinates, really interesting. But the basic plot of the story is Altair, he was a top-rank assassin in the Assassin's Creed, and he screws up in one mission, and breaks one of the codas of the Creed, and he was demoted, and he has to work his way back up and gain the trust of the Grand Master Assassin by assassinating these people who've seen this mystical artifact that we don't know what it is yet. And the game's basically that you go around assassinating people while picking up flags, taking out Templars. And I will spoil one thing, is that the last person you have, the last thing you have to fight is the Grand Master. And the Grand Master was the last person to see the artifact that the Templars wanted to get. And this artifact is known as the piece of Eden, which is this round golden ball thing that mesmerized people when the Grand Master used it. And it was able to cast illusions, and when the Grand Master was talking about, oh, I'm going to change everything for us, we're going to see the light, I was going, you bastard. That was one of my, you know the moments you get when you are watching a movie, playing a video game, or reading a comic book or book, and you're thinking, you bastard, you clever bastard, how dare you? And that's basically the review of Assassin's Creed 1 in a nutshell. A really good game, I love it, and that's what made me want to play Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2 and the main character, Ezio Auditore, that game's fun too. Finding one of the Borgias for the Piece of Eden, I thought that was cool. Getting Altair's armor through the various assassin challenges to get these skulls and keys and all that stuff. Getting the codexes, which is one of the things that annoyed me the most because I couldn't figure out where the hell they were at the time. And that was Assassin's Creed 2 was the game that took the longest for me to play. It's so radically, it's still the same, it's still in the same vein as the first one, but the fighting mechanics are different. The way things are just different and improved, or just changed, which is cool. And the story was really good. I really liked it. Ezio as a character, although he was the main face of the Assassin's Creed series for a while when the games were coming out, he has two spin-off games from Assassin's Creed 2, which is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations, which also features Altair. He's been the main face for Assassin's Creed for a long time. He overshadows Altair, the protagonist in the first one. But what both characters have in common is that their descendant, the main character, is Desmond. And Desmond was a bartender in the first one. He was put in the Animus by an experiment by some doctors in this company who are connected to the Templars, that wanted him to regress into the past to talk, mainly focusing on Altair. That was in the first one. In the second one, the modern day assassins grabbed him and just sent him and put him in Animus so he can go through Altair into Ezio. Sorry, wrong person. Into Ezio in the Renaissance. And also I love the weird history they're going with in both games. Like historical figures like Richard the Lionheart and Saladin in the first one, and the Borgias, the Machiavellis, Leonardo da Vinci, or the Dominicis, I'm sorry. The major historical figures in those times are characters in it, and the series as a whole is really good. I haven't played Brotherhood or Revelations yet, but I bet I'll have fun with those games. And I'm eagerly anticipating the one game I want in the entire series. That's Assassin's Creed 3, featuring the new character Connor, who is half British, half Native American, and he lives in the games in the third one focused on the Revolutionary War of the United States, which I think that's really cool. That means we get to see historical figures like our first president George Washington, Benjamin Franklin. I wonder if Connor will come into contact with Benedict Arnold. Well, since the game will be spanning 30 years of Connor's life. I'm just rambling at this point. Anyway, this has been a review from Serpentine451 about the Assassin's Creed series. I loved 1, I loved 2, and I cannot wait for 3. And I still yet to have played Brotherhood and Revelations.